Happy Easter, everybody. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Anne, and on my channel, I review foreign international content. Today, I'm back to review The Queen of Tears, and we're in episode 7 and 8. And oh my God, how the mighty have fallen. Whoa. Episode 8, the last 20 minutes, it was like boom, 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 boom. Everybody was falling. I'm like, the queen of tears, the queen that would be the corporation became tears. Everybody is crying. I was like, oh my God. Now they're living in Yeon Woo's home in the farm. That is freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh. But anyway, let's go to episode 7. So episode 7 was interesting because now Hae-in is mad because she finds out that he wants a divorce. Now she wants a divorce. But then what's heartbreaking is the fact that she's becoming forgetful. Remember that one scene she becomes forgetful and all of a sudden she's thinking they're still in love, they're together. Oh, that was heartbreaking, especially for Yeon Woo because he still remembers her, how they were, and then now knows that she's sick and she is not remembering. And I'm just like, what a bad predicament to be in. Now she wants a divorce. And by the way, another cameo. We got Vincenzo on here. Oh my God. It was so good to see him. That actor, Song Joong-ki. Oh, he's fantastic. I wish they would do Vincenzo season 2. I'd love to see that. He comes in as the lawyer representing Hae-in, and he's supposed to be mafioso, just like Vincenzo. By the way, if you've not watched Vincenzo, watch it. Thank me later. Another good one. And it was actually kind of comical. It didn't feel scary to me that he's supposed to be you know how scary he was in Vincenzo, how they were just taking everybody out because he was mafia. And now he's a lawyer for her and supposed to be like intimidating for Yeon Woo, but I don't feel like it worked. So now they're divorced and I'm like, oh, this is crazy. But he still stays. Thank God he still stayed. Because first of all, we've figured out the girlfriend of the chairman was the mastermind behind the whole thing. We've also figured out that she is the mother of Mr. Yoon and they've been working together. If anything, she's been the one behind the scenes putting all these plans into motion until here. But oh my gosh. So a couple things first. So I'm just wondering, like, what did he do to her? Like, it sounds like after the wife passed away, he took her on as the girlfriend. He's always treated her well. Like, why is it that she's not content being his would-be girlfriend and still enjoying the perks? And maybe eventually would convince the chairman to marry her and she'd still acquire the wealth. Why does she need to bring them down? Like, you know, they pretty much destroyed Queen, the company. I mean, we saw Mr. Yoon took over the shares like he wanted. She made sure that he signed the legal guardianship. So now she makes the decision for him with medical and everything else. And his family has no say whatsoever, and they got no money, and now they're destitute, and then now they're living with Yeon's parents in the farm. Crazy. And then, oh my God, Seo Chol, how pathetic and so sad. First of all, it's like you are warned many times, don't do this deal with Mr. Yoon. I mean, Yeon Woo tried to warn you many times, like, there's a lot of risk, let's make sure we evaluate everything. And even when he got in trouble, because now all of a sudden they can't build higher because of a military base, Yeon Woo still tried to save him, but still the deal doesn't work. And that during his birthday party, when he's coming with this mascot that's supposed to be like Mickey Mouse, is his vision, that looked so crazy. I'm like, oh my God, you are so sad and so bad and so pathetic. And in the middle of all that, his wife is packing upstairs, leaving him and the child. And we found out she got an apartment in New York, right? And just, she's gone. She's done her part and is out of there. I was like, wow, the last 20 minutes. And then now we have the girlfriend of the chairman and Mr. Yoon have taken over. And I was like, what is going on? And here, this whole time, the aunt knew. His daughter tried to say, Dad, you better watch your girlfriend. She's not all she says she is. But he was so in love and blinded, could not see. What's crazy is that over here, when he is pretty much doubling over and dying, going into a coma, I believe, she's like, you should have been listening to your daughter and Yoon-woo. They were right. That's right. The DNA. He is my son. I was like, wow. Like the amount of heartlessness going on is just crazy. So it'll be interesting to see, like, okay, so now Mr. Yoon and the mother are going to run the company. And oh my gosh, what happens now? Because his family is pretty much destitute, right? And it sounds like Yoon-woo is going to use the same tactics that Mr. Yoon used to steal the company and hopefully to steal the company back. But don't forget, in the middle of all this, Hae-in is sick and is dying. And that family of hers who was always never caring about what's going on are about to find out your daughter is also dying in the middle of all this. So we have Cheo-seol, whose wife has left him and the child, okay? Who, by the way, we know that child is not his. But according to him, he's thinking that's my child. And then you've got your father in a coma. You have no money, you're destitute, and you're about to find out your daughter's dying. Hello, Queen of Tears. There'll be a lot of tears. A lot of tears. But anyway, I cannot wait to watch the rest of the season to see how Yoon-woo wins this company back and beats Mr. Yoon, because I think right now we're about to see a duel between Mr. Yoon-woo and Mr. Yoon to see how he wins that company back. And then obviously, like I've always been saying, I also feel like we do have a sad ending about to happen because Hae-in is not getting better. She just keeps getting worse and getting worse. But I'm looking forward to seeing now his family that has always been so spoiled is about to go live the normal life, the commoner way of living. And I think it's about to be hilarious. Like there was a little preview of the mom who went to get her hair done and the villagers are laughing at her. I think it's gonna be funny, but oh my gosh, 7 and 8 was quite interesting. But I have to say, episode 8, the last 20 minutes, I was like, oh. I actually thought they were gonna maybe do it in, pieces. Which, by the way, I'm thinking, do you think Mr. Yoon, maybe this is the father? And maybe what's happening is the fact that we were told Mr. Yoon was adopted by some rich parents in the US, but they died. So he lived that privileged life. But this whole time, maybe he was the father of Mr. Yoon, and that's why they're trying to punish him. Because remember, the mother always worked for them as a maid before she became the girlfriend. So I don't know. Let me know what you're thinking, but I'm still trying to figure out why couldn't she just marry him and just enjoy the perks without bringing down the company. I feel like there's a lesson she's trying to teach all of them. And why is the reason I want to find out why. Why did you have to, why did you have to take over to punish them? She could have still enjoyed the life, right? I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comment section. As usual, if you do like my video, give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. And I'll see you next week when I review episode 9 and 10. Deuces.